In the shadowy corridors of global power, whispers of a potential conflict between the United States and China send shivers down the spines of diplomats and military strategists alike. Imagine a world on edge, where two superpowers teeter on the brink of war, each move fraught with uncertainty and peril. As tensions mount, the stakes couldn't be higher. Who will emerge victorious in this clash of titans, and at what cost? The flashpoint erupts in the South China Sea, a region simmering with contested territories and strategic importance. China's rapid deployment of its formidable naval and air forces catches the world off guard. The People's Liberation Army Navy, PLAN, boasting advanced destroyers, submarines, and aircraft, quickly establishes a formidable presence. Their swift and decisive actions hint at a well-rehearsed strategy to dominate the region. As reports flood in of Chinese forces amassing near Taiwan and other critical areas, the world holds its breath. The United States, with its global network of allies and military bases, is forced into a reactive stance. The initial days of the conflict are a blur of skirmishes and tactical maneuvers, with China seemingly holding the upper hand. Their A2/AD capabilities create a dense defensive network, challenging any immediate intervention. Behind the scenes, the US military machine roars into action. Aircraft carriers, destroyers, and submarines begin their journey across the vast Pacific, a powerful armada slowly converging on the conflict zone. The Pentagon's war rooms buzz with activity, strategists plotting the counteroffensive that could turn the tide. In the meantime, China's grip tightens. Their cyber warriors launch relentless attacks on US communication networks, aiming to sow confusion and delay reinforcements. The US retaliates with its own cyber capabilities, a digital battlefield unfolding in the shadows. Skirmishes escalate, and the skies above the South China Sea are filled with the roar of jet engines and the flash of missile fire. As the world watches this high-stakes drama, another player stirs. Russia, a longtime ally of China, faces its own strategic dilemma. The icy waters of the Northern Sea route present the only viable path for Russian naval forces to join the fray. Yet, this route is treacherous and time-consuming, fraught with logistical challenges and the looming presence of NATO forces ready to block any southern advance. Russian President Vladimir Putin, known for his bold moves, contemplates the risk. Intelligence reports flow in, strategies are debated, and covert operations commence. While Russian forces begin their arduous journey through the Arctic, they provide China with critical intelligence and cyber support, hoping to tip the scales before their direct involvement becomes feasible. Weeks into the conflict, a palpable tension grips the globe. As the first US reinforcements arrive, the balance of power starts to shift. Carrier strike groups, with their unparalleled air and sea capabilities, challenge China's dominance. The skies become battlegrounds for advanced stealth fighters and drones, each side pushing the limits of technology and strategy. Naval clashes intensify, with submarines stalking their prey beneath the waves and destroyers exchanging barrages of missiles. Each encounter is a deadly game of cat and mouse, with fortunes shifting by the hour. China's initial advantages begin to erode under the relentless pressure of US firepower and tactical ingenuity. As the conflict escalates, whispers of nuclear escalation begin to circulate. Both nations possess formidable nuclear arsenals, and the prospect of mutually assured destruction looms ominously. Diplomatic channels buzz with frantic activity, world leaders imploring for restraint and negotiations. The specter of a nuclear apocalypse, with its promise of no victors, casts a dark shadow over the battlefield. In the end, the world teeters on the edge. Both the United States and China have demonstrated their formidable strengths and vulnerabilities. The arrival of US reinforcements has shifted the dynamics, but China remains a threat. Russia's support, though limited, adds another layer of complexity to the unfolding drama. As the conflict reaches a critical juncture, cooler heads must prevail. The realization dawns that a full-scale war, with its potential for nuclear escalation, offers no winners. The true victory lies not in the destruction wrought, but in the ability to step back from the brink, to seek peace and stability in a world that has come perilously close to the edge of the abyss.